There's no better.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. So with Harden on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Howard. Carter is out there with James. Then it's Kareem, and it's Hill in at the small forward. And for the Kings, Drexler is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Bryant. And it's McAdoo in at the center position. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now, here is Hill. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Frazier the pass to Bryant. The three buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing
LeBron
very
James.
little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Here is Frazier. Following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to find Drexler. He's got it back. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Drexler.
San Antonio ball.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. James looking around. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fader. The rebound by Bryant.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Carter pulls it in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Vince Carter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Drexler gets the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Now here is Carter. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Outside, Kobe. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Carter finds James. Down low. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Frazier the pass to Giannis. The pass to Bryant. From past the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Bryant's got 6.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
LeBron passes to Carter. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's stolen by Frazier. And they're pushing it up. For 3, Kobe. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
916 crew, everyone.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. 3rd in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Harden. Good work defensively by Gervin. The Kings have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Rick Barry. First
and for those
foul.
teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
And the first one drops.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Spurs trailed by 4. Davis, the pass to Harden. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Shooting for San Antonio, Patrick Ewing. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Kings leading now by 3. Outside, Simmons. A rebound by the Spurs.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Ewing against Gervin. The 11-footer. It's Ewing that time, and the assist by Davis.
Well, Davis has a real skill for getting guys set up and sees openings others might miss.
Simmons finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Gervin. The kick out to Fox. 5 on the clock. A step-back shot here. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
Here's Davis. Good on the shot.
Challenging the bigger
Baron
defender,
Davis.
cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes it to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And we've seen several
Assisted
lead
by
changes tonight. Neither team
Baron
giving an edge.
Davis.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Collins. Nothing on the board. And that one drops for him.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Harden kicks to Davis. Back to Harden. Over Gervin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. His first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Kings lead by 1. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
The Spurs. $15.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Howard. And there's Carter. Then there's Hill. And it's LeBron in at the point. Here's Howard. Over Reed. Goes up again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Bob McAdoo. First
And
personal
just an
foul.
amazing shot fake there from
First
Howard,
team
effectively
foul.
bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
RJ, so much
Stepping to the
goes
free
into
throw line for the
extending an
Spurs.
NBA playing career. What was the key for you
Dwight
in your long
Howard.
career?
Well, for me,
Taking
physically,
2
I had to start
shots.
doing more things away from the game of basketball, doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
And he can't hit the second.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Now here's James. After the miss from Walt Frazier. Now LeBron. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And with that shot, the Sacramento
Kareem
lead is cut down to
Abdul-Jabbar.
just 1 on the bucket from Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Frazier. Throws it up high. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain
Out of
possession.
bounds. Kings ball.
And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
Shot clock at 5. Reed kicks to Bryant. Over Carter. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Spurs working the ball around now. Howard finds James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now, here is Reed. Back to Drexler. And here's Bryant outside. Rebounded by Howard. Spurs trailed by 3. Carter with the 3. It's hauled in by Frazier. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
And the Spurs with possession after the Kings pick up 2. And it's sent back by McAdoo. It's stolen by Hill. Frazier against James. That shot off the mark.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
San Antonio foul. Dwight Howard. First personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for
First
Sacramento?
team foul.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that I liked is how they
Shooting
attack the
for
paint,
Sacramento.
finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
McAdoo.
Free throw good, McAdoo.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever, shooting better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Ewing comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Johnson in for Hill. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Spurs trailed by 6. LeBron passes to Johnson. Here's Ewing. LeBron trying to free himself up.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Sacramento making a switch here. Gervin's checked in. Warnings checked
Substituting
in
on
for
the
San
court.
Antonio. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and their coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here they come.
And the Spurs with some changes. Harden comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Davis in for James. Lock at 6. Davis against Frazier. And the rejection by Holmgren.
What makes Holmgren so dangerous as a shot blocker, he does it on the interior as well as away from the basket.
Kings leading now by 6. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Harden scanning the floor. To end the drought, cans it from downtown.
James
Harden's
Harden.
got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6
2
in the
minutes
field
remaining in the
second.
first half. 2 minutes.
Here's McAdoo. Ewing defending. Bryant against Harden. Kobe kicks to Holmgren. Over Mourning. And that'll be 2 free throws
San
coming up.
Antonio
Officials on the
foul.
call with the foul.
Alonzo Mourning.
It's on Alonzo Mourning.
First personal
And
foul.
that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him
Second
so
team foul.
difficult to guard.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season
At the line
from the free
for
throw
2.
line.
Chet Holmgren.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Holmgren hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Davis, the pass to Harden. Offensive rebound.
And Mourning's just a beast on the
Alonzo
glass,
Mourning.
using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's Frazier. Still without a basket. Holmgren up top. Over Mourning. And Mourning sends it back. Holmgren against Davis. And there's the pass to Mourning. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Frazier. Pass to Holmgren. Floats one up. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Barry second for San Antonio.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Rick Barry.
McAdoo inside. He's against Ewing. Good ball movement here by the Kings. 5 to shoot. Bryant gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Kobe's got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's McAdoo. Holmgren trying to get open.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Davis, the pass to Ewing. Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass.
James Harden,
Harden's got 5 now.
assisted.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Davis against Frazier. Pass to Bryant. Over Harden. Kobe getting it done in close.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
And so we conclude the first half.
That's the end of the
The
first
Kings on
half.
top.
With the score,
And
your Kings.
all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
25.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He had 18 points and 1 rebound. It's easy to see the effect he's had on his teammates. He's been the catalyst for them. Big fella, what's your take on Sacramento so far?
They're running the offense beautifully this one. Working for them.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Rose on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Kobe.
Alonzo Mourning.
Antetokounmpo is out there with McAdoo. Then there's
Assist goes
Frazier,
to
and it's Drexler in at the small forward
LeBron
position.
James.
Kings leading now by 8. Frazier dishes to Drexler. Hits the target from 18 feet. Drexler's got his second basket of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Stolen by Drexler. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And Ewing sends it back. James finds Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Shooting for San Antonio, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, and some changes here for the Spurs. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Ewing. Hill comes in for Mourning, and it's Carter in for Davis. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And so Bryant will bring it up for Sacramento. To the paint, Frazier. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's LeBron. It's Howard, top of the key. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Hill. Good work defensively by Drexler. Kings leading now by 8. Here's Frazier. The shot, no good. Great D that time from LeBron. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Right side, Hill. And it's Drexler with the rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Simmons checked in for Kobe. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Frazier. Back to Giannis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Hill. James against Fox. The kick out to Hill. The Spurs rebound. Sacramento leading by 8. Fox feeling it out a bit. Drexler against the bucket.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Drexler.
James against Fox. Pulls up. High post. What a hit from James. That was a tough jumper.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Antetokounmpo passes to Simmons. Here's Fox. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Broke loose. One-on-one here. The rebound by the Spurs. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Fox, no good. Spurs trailed by 11. And Carter has it in the corner. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Kareem
And not much you
Abdul-Jabbar.
can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
The pass to Fox. Back to Giannis. Here's Cowens, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Carter. Drexler with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation.
San Antonio
Strong
foul.
understanding of how to defend at the rim.
LeBron James.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the
First
Kings.
personal foul.
Great heads-up defensive
team
play tonight,
foul.
creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Reed comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Gervin subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Abdul-Jabbar finds Harden for 3. Hill. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Pass to Reed. Passes it to Gervin. Just 5 to shoot. Over Harden. Here's Cowens. Defended by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Here's Hill. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough
That's
to
the
watch
end of
those
the first
miss.
quarter.
I'm sure
With
they'll
the
convert the
smoke.
next chance.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look
46.
to increase it. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Spurs. 35.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Harden. Abdul-Jabbar is out
James
there with
Harden.
Howard. And it's Hill. And it's
4-3.
Barrett with the 3.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
Bryant can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Barry. Frazier covering. Back to Harden. Lets it fly. That one wide left.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And Kobe throws it down.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 3 from Harden. They grabbed their own miss. D2 from Hill. Here's Howard. Tries yet again. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Kobe. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Reed. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Warnings checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Ewing comes in for Dwight Howard. Vince Carter, who's checked in for Grant Hill. And James subbed in for James Harden. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Barry, guarded by Gervin. Ewing the pass to Barry. Carter kicks to LeBron. San Antonio again missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They get it back. McAdoo. Great defense that time from Ewing. Spurs trailed by 12. And Carter has it in the corner. From the high post. Nice jump shot. Good.
Oh, I like that. Good read by VC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Frazier kicks to Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
Stepping to the free throw line for the Spurs.
And that one misses. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Count it. Good. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Here's LeBron. Now the pass to Barry. Over Gervin. Barry misses. Kings leading now by 13 on the wing. Bryant. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Spurs ball.
The Spurs making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar checked in.
Substituting on the court.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Bryant inside, defended by Carter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Vince
we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses.
The Kings
what a
with the
sensational feat.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're up by 11.
That was your 916 crew dance team. Get loud once again.
1:57 left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. To the middle, here's Ewing. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Ewing.
Ewing's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Ewing's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeBron outside. To the inside. Over Giannis. Good D by Giannis.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Inside. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Kings.
And we look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kobe Bryant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Both teams deciding to change it up, and Frazier drops them both.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature, always playing under control. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Frazier. No good from 11 feet. Davis with it. Passes it to Morning. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And how about the strength from Morning, powering through the contact and converting there.
So the Kings win it. A confident win, one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here.
Let's start with Fastlane Van in the wreck. Count the crossovers with me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Frazier in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. Well, this is the first of 2 consecutive games between these teams. These mini-series are becoming a fixture in the NBA regular season.
You're right, but it adds a real sense of excitement. You know, no team wants to drop 2 straight games to the same opponent. So the tension's a little higher than usual.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Drexler. Bryant outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Pippen. From 13. Nice jump shot.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Inside. Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 on the layup.
Not sure there are many players that can match the physicality that Giannis brings.
They swipe it. Here's Frazier. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Antetokounmpo against Russell. On the wing, Bryant. 4 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Frazier. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation is the buzzer sound.
Knicks ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Baylor. tipped. Here's Drexler. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Russell with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And it's Baylor missing.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Frazier. Here's McAdoo. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Now Jordan. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And he gets the bucket. Pippen's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Timeout call, Sacramento. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Kings, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course there are the Knicks. They're in second place.
Well, for the Knicks, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's McAdoo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First
one falls for him.
First team foul. Bob McAdoo.
It's both from the stripe. The Knicks with the lead. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Russell. Now here's Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pippen. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Baylor missing.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
That's tipped. Jordan with it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. 18 feet out. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's McAdoo. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Jordan. Outside Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Fox has got the ball here for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Timeout called. Sacramento
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now. All they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise.
Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. Second, New York. The Kings third.
These two squads move the ball with ease. They play an attractive brand of basketball.
The Kings trailing. Fox the pass to Simmons. Bryant with it. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. Outside Irving. Pass to Russell. Now here's Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Simmons. The Kings have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Bryant outside. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Fox. And he buries his first look.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
Outside Paul. Outside Irving. Back to Paul. Pass to Mutombo. The jump hook. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And again, the Knicks missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's a tie game in New York. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when he returns.
11. The Kings. 11.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And for Sacramento, they've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Gervin in at the 3 slot.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Paul looking it over. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Olajuwon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Timeout called, Sacramento. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ballgame. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Pass to Gervin. And the shot's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Paul passes to Pippen. To the inside. It's tipped. Baylor. Soft touch off the glass. Baylor's got 4 points this quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Drexler. No points so far. No good there with a step-back J. Here's Baylor. And And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Willis Reed. First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 3. Down low. Here's McAdoo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Floats one. Paul with the bucket.
And just too good getting around the defender as Paul is such a savvy player.
Knicks lead.
Drexler passes to Gervin.
17.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Gervin. Here's Frazier. Clock at 4. Who poked away. And stolen by Paul. Here's the break.
Well, great instincts of Paul there, solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with the steal.
The Kings have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
22-17.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Frazier. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Well, more and more it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
First personal foul. First team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Russell's checked in for New York. Jordan comes in for Paul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jordan against Fox. Jordan, the pass to Pippen. Over Antetokounmpo. Pippen, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Gets a hand on it. They shoot again. Blocked. There's the block.
2 minutes.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Fox. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Fox. 16 feet out. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Irving's checked in for New York. The Kings also with a sub. Ben Simmons is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Fox, that's good.
All Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Drexler. Still without a bucket. And another basket for Sacramento.
De'Aaron Fox.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. And here's Jordan. On the wing, Irving. Here's Olajuwon. The rebound by McAdoo. McAdoo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Simmons. Lets a floater go. And Fox with the lay-in.
That's from
Fox has got 11 points.
That's a pretty shot from Fox. De'Aaron just so quick.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
the end of the first half with a
The
score.
Kings on top.
The Knicks.
Well, Coach,
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kent? They put a... And that'll do it for...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's Olajuwon. Rebound by the Kings. Cowens has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bryant. A deep 3. Here's Cowens. He got a piece of it. Here's Baylor. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Kings lead by 5.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now Jordan. Six on the shot clock. Over Fox. Sacramento grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox outside. Pass to Bryant. Wide open. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
The assist.
Bryant's gotten 4 this quarter.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Fox against Jordan. Good work defensively by Fox.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And when you talk about raw speed and quickness, no one better than De'Aaron Fox.
BA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the #1 thing up there on the scouting report is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Can they get it? And Paul lays it in. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
35-28.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Pass to Pippen. Jordan with it. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the Knicks call time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Irving's checked in for Jordan. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And CP3 with that court awareness, it's legendary, exceptional. I realize when his guys are wide open.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Frazier. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
New York trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it.
Moving screen. Knicks
and this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. The Knicks, second. The Kings, fourth.
And it's like second chance points have been a constant for both teams. They know how to extend possessions.
Pass to Irving. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Gervin. .149 left in the third quarter. McAdoo, the pass to Gervin. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Paul. Frazier shot is off.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now here's Paul. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Good work there as it goes. Paul's got 6.
Love the deft touch from Chris Paul on the floater there. His timing on those shots sublime.
39-32.
Frazier, the pass to Bryant. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Paul passes to Russell. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Kings lead.
So it's Sacramento now.
34.
They've led by as many as 11. Poke loose. Russell, the pass to Paul. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Bryant. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
That's the end of the
third quarter comes to a close. Kings ahead.
The Knicks.
They lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
41.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for New York. 7-point differential on the court for Sacramento. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Drexler in at the 3 spot.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Paul with a steal. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gervin with the bucket.
They're catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
George Gervin. 3rd personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
To the inside, Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Ben Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Now a timeout call by New York.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go. Get back on track.
That was your Knicks City answer.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Paul passes to Jordan. Left side, Paul. The shot off that time. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And stolen by Paul. In transition, here they come. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Gervin. Pass to Frazier.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Chris Paul.
And the first one at the line is good.
First team foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Left side, Paul. And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Pass to Drexler. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. The offensive rebound.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark.
47-41.
Frazier, the pass to Drexler. Outside Simmons. Over Russell. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. He lays it up and banks it in.
Elgin
Now
Baylor.
just a 4-point Kings lead.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
We know you want one, so make some noise.
Our New Balance player of the game.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
Pippen, he's checked in for Jordan. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Frazier. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Timeout, New York. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
Paul with it. Pass to Olajuwon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he's able to get it back. And it's in there. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Frazier, pass to Durbin. The Knicks pull it in. Olajuwon's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Paul. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Antetokounmpo against Russell. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Baylor. Pass to Paul. Here's Baylor. Clock at 6. Puts it up. The rebound by McAdoo. The Kings leading. Here's Frazier. Back to Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Russell. Here's Pippen. Got a hand on it. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Chris Paul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line, 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
And this team continues to lean on the broad shoulders of Giannis Antetokounmpo for everything they do. And they should, asking him to come up big there in the clutch.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Paul passes to Olajuwon. That shot is off.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Timeout called, the Knicks.
Timeout, New York.
They're losing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth.
Right now, the loudest section is getting T-shirts. Get on your feet.
And here's Paul. Pass to Baylor. Here's Pippen. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And he keeps his composure and drains it through contact. Chance for a 4-point play.
So both teams
foul.
changing it up here.
George Gervin. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Scottie Pippen. At the line. 1 shot.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
The Kings with the timeout.
They're ahead by 3. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Anthem.
And some changes here for the Kings. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Holmgren, and it's Bryant in for Ben Simmons. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Knicks ball.
Outside Paul. Shot on the wing. Hauled in by the Kings. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, foul shots aren't Giannis' strong suit. But here's his chance to show up the haters.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And again, the Knicks missing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bill Russell. 3rd personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Giannis
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. So the Kings win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win.
Next play is from Fish in the wreck. Shows the back down, then slings the ball to the corner jumper. That behind-the-back shovel works great here.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At center, Yao Ming. At power forward, Elvin Hayes. At the power forward position. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin. So with Irving on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Tracy McGrady is out there with West. Then there's Yao. Then there's Hayes. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Davis is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the 2 spot. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
West against Johnson. Now here's Young. He's covered closely. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
Indiana ball.
Durant down low. Working on Wilkins. It's good.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Already his second turnover this quarter. Needs to tighten things up.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
McGrady outside. Kept alive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on time.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Well, you know, his reputation is as a productive offensive player, but Elvin Hayes has great ability on the glass as well. He gets it done at both ends.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside, Towns. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot to stop the run. Clock at 2. Rebound by Yao Ming. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Durant dishes to McGrady. West outside. The three from KD. Out to West. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Protecting the ball well there, Johnson. Very skilled at scoring against tough defense.
Pacers leading by 7. West outside. Johnson with the block. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
West can't get that one to fall.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
A different look for Milwaukee. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Davis, and Halliburton subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana also making some changes. Sampson's checked in, and Worthy subbed in for Hayes. Bucks trailed by 5. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama up top. From outside the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. Well, he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First personal foul.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Porzingis, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Markkanen comes in for Wilkins. And it's Dumars in for Magic Johnson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Halliburton passes to Dumars. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And Worthy throws it down.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Now, here's Halliburton. Still yet to score. Here's Porzingis. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Ralph Sampson.
1:06 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Good work defensively by Worthy.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
The drive by Monroe. With the shot. Misses off the left iron. Bucks trailed by 6. Wembanyama passes to Halliburton. Oh, Worthy with the block. Outside Irving. Step back and squared up.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Bucks shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Halliburton outside. Releases. Misses the jumper. And so the first quarter is in the books.
At the end of the first
it's
quarter,
the Pacers up by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this.
7. The Pacers. 15.
It's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in a shooting guard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wilkins passes to Wembanyama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And this may be the most pressure-packed time of the season, Clark. The playoff chase is in full swing.
Especially for teams on the bubble, you're exactly right. I mean, every game feels like a playoff game right now. And you can't afford any slip-ups. Everything is magnified in the run-up to the postseason.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
West can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one. Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget, but somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
They recover it. Pacers leading by 3, and the pass to McGrady. Doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Bucks. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Pacers. They're right in 5th place.
When I look at Indiana, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here's West. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Johnson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McGrady. Here's Wilkins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana leading. Durant inside. Defended by Wilkins. Durant kicks it to West. Trying to get something going.
2 minutes remaining in the first
And
half.
Davis sends it big.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
And they take the lead. Johnson's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Porzingis is checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Markkanen comes in for Wilkins. And Halliburton subbed in for Johnson. Then for the Pacers, James Worthy's checked in for Durant. Kyrie Irving comes in for McGrady. And Monroe subbed in for West. Monroe the pass to Hayes. Kicks it to Irving. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 13th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. And Indiana making a change here. Sampson's checked in.
Pacers substitution. Ralph Sampson.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Halliburton.
Milwaukee fouls. Tyrese Halliburton.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kevin Durant.
And maybe it's
At the line
shocking,
for the Pacers.
maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
That's good from Irving.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Wembanyama outside to the middle. Here's Dumars. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Dumars got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee. Here's Monroe. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Dumars kicks to Halliburton. On target from 13 feet. Halliburton's got his first 2 points.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Now Irving. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's the 3. That shot is off.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with...
Thanks very much.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter was a difficult one for Milwaukee. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation, having some issues at both ends of the floor, and falling behind by 8 points by the time the period came. And that's going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Irving on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Tracy McGrady. Durant is out there with Hayes. Then there's West, and it's Yao in at the 5, down low. McGrady dishes to Hayes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. A floater. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McGrady.
McGrady getting all graceful with that shot. How about the floater? The perfect amount of touch and finesse.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. Misses the baby hook.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Pass to West. And here is Durant. And Hayes throws it down.
Using his size and maybe just a little bit of power as well inside. That's how Hayes beats the contact.
Johnson's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Wilkins dishes to Towns.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
It's his first trip to the line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line.
At the line for the Bucks.
Those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Anthony Towns.
First one falls for him.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
And Indiana making a change here. Camby's checked in. Here's Durant. There's Durant with the contested J.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Johnson attacking. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Johnson's got 8 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's McGrady. And Davis pulls it down.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Elvin Hayes. Second personal foul.
The Bucks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
In general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Pacers trailed by 5. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Indiana calls timeout.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Wilkins against KD, and the rejection by Town. Johnson outside. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Assist goes to
West against Johnson. Outside Durant. Six to shoot. Here's McGrady. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Here's McGrady. Drains the three-pointer. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now if he can get going.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game.
Milwaukee timeout. Fans, it's time to get loud. Welcome your forward court crew to the floor.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Porzingis is checked in for Davis. Lowry Marketing comes in for Towns. Dumars, he's checked in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Halliburton subbed in for Magic Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kyrie Irving.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
At the line,
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
First personal foul.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's Porzingis. Shea's with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Sampson, guarded by Porzingis. On its way from Irving for 2. They get the rebound. Sampson, and he banks in the layup. Sampson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Outside Irving. For the tie, it's not going to go for him. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Outside, Porzingis, and it's blocked.
Superb D that time from Sampson on the shot block.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Worthy kicks to Irving. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Shays. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Dolph Shays.
Shays has got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
36. The Pacers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
It's the fourth quarter. We need you. Make some noise.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Magic Johnson. Downs is up there with Davis. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
And here's West from the arc. Drills it from outside. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Knocks it loose. To the paint. Here's Towns. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Beasting and feasting from this area. Towns utilizing all his length and size to burn the defense there.
McGrady passes to Yao. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Down low. Johnson with the block. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Just running it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. You got to like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Hayes is checked in for the Pacers. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys.
Thanks, David.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Johnson against West. McGrady outside. Yao, the pass to West. It's Hayes, top of the key. Back to West. Over Johnson. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pacers trailed by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Outside Durant, and it's West in the corner. Over Johnson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Loads it up for Davis. Here's McGrady, and that one is hammered home.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McGrady. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 7. Out left to the wing. West kicks to McGrady. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's on him. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter. .122 left to play here in the fourth. Here's KD. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from short range. Pacers trailed by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Durant. A second chance effort. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
And so they foul intentionally. Kyrie Irving's check in for West.
First team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns wide open. And the 3 off target. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
On its way from Irving for 2. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And he commits the intentional foul.
Elvin Hayes. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Dominique Wilkins.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
This is who the team wants on the line. Wilkins wants to come up big in these spots.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 5.
Let's start making some noise.
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Another cheer for your young Bucks dancers. Give them a hand, fans.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. On its way from Irving for 2. And it's off the back rim. No good. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
The shot by KD. No good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark